following podcast is recorded and produced by the Podcast Precinct in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com. The Podcast Precinct. Consistency, creativity, culture.
The Nostalgia Funhouse proudly dedicates all episodes in the loving memory of Connie Chirac. So, Johnny, I've been hearing really great things about this Nostalgia Funhouse. It just brings back so many great memories.
Andrew, the only reason I'm moving in line with you here is that you really vouched for this show. So I'm just going to believe you that this is the show that I've been wanting, which is just talking about all the fun stuff from our yesteryear and the years before. And I really hate anything meta, so I'm glad that what we're doing right now is not that.
Oh, no, definitely. What is meta? Isn't that Ron Artesta's new name?
Well, add world and peace to it, sure.
Yeah, but this is great. They, last year they were tearing play sets and Halloween costumes.
Well, that sounds cool.
They get these weird court recordings from pop culture courts.
Does anybody care about court cases?
These ones are kind of cool. They put Scott Kelvin on trial. Poor old Santa Claus there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, man. You know what the best part about this is, though? Is I hear they always got a really great sponsor. You can check it out right there.
Welcome back to the International Turtle Games. Today's winners are, in the hammer throw, track and field Leo. Next, it's Hot Dog and Mike tearing up the slopes. At the pool, Super Swimming Roth is making everybody else look all wet. And Powerlifting Don is making those weights fly. Look out! Hope the Turtle Games were as much fun for you as they were for me.
Welcome to a Nostalgia You've Been Thankful House. We hope everybody had a great, stuffed, incredibly fulfilling Thanksgiving as you're listening to this, as what I've been told, after Thanksgiving. We welcome you to the Nostalgia Funhouse. As always, I'm Johnny, and he's the turkey to my stuffing. He's Andrew. Andrew, buddy, what's going on?
Yes, hello. And we
Andrew, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm going to just now, like I just did. I felt like for this big, humongous episode we're doing today, we're going to let you know what it is. I don't think me and you are enough.
No.
So I was like, I need to think of somebody who's really into the subject matter we're talking about today. Also, if I may say, pretty easy on my old peepers, if you know what I'm saying. He's a handsome fella, a handsome boy. And he's got to be the pride of Buffalo, New York. I can't think of anywhere else that would be more proud of this man than Buffalo.
If you're talking about...
not proud of anything. Wait a minute. I'm back.
That's right. That's Will. Will's back.
When you said proud of Buffalo, New York, everybody was like, oh my goodness, they got Josh Allen.
Yeah, he's terrible.
No.
He needs to go back to SoCal.
I don't even he's the quarterback, right? Yeah.
He's ruining our football team. He's making it worse.
Yeah. I'm going to get mad and jump through his table because I like the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my God.
You got to spray it down with ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
And you got to get super drunk. That's what we do here in Buffalo.
If I was in Buffalo, I would just open up a pop-up table store just right next to the parking lot of...
So funny thing about that, my cousin, he owns a parking lot. Well, his father-in-law owns a garage that's right by Bills Stadium, and they rent, parking for the Bills games. And they stopped trying to fight with the delinquents that would park there as far as the tables. Yeah. So they just said you can break tables here, but they just charge them extra money if they're going to do it. Okay. And they clean up. They clean up like crazy.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to do it.
Yeah. So they just said, we're not going to fight it. We're just going to, it's an extra charge if you want to break tables in our parking lot.
Yeah. Smart.
I know there was a big problem there too, where the houses around there, because those get used as parking lots.
Oh, Gryffindor and
those Hufflepuffs, man, you got to watch for them.
The Erie County sheriffs were like, hey, we want to be able to just walk onto your property and police things because you're using it as a public parking spot. And they were like, no. And he was like, oh, well then we're not gonna. Then we want to tax you and
Yep.
and then you can't do it. And then
Definitely
everybody was like,
Ravenclaw.
no, we're cool with that because they would be losing out on hundreds of dollars like every year, probably even thousands at this.
Yeah, that's a Ravenclaw behavior if I ever heard it.
That's Slytherin.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Slytherin's great.
Slytherin. But
I had this
Andrew-
conversation at the dinner table the other day.
About
If you
Slytherin?
could go on, no, well, Harry Potter in general. If you
Okay.
could date one person from the Harry Potter mythos, you could go on a
and
date.
they're grown.
Maybe, well, yes.
they're
like,
grown.
I made that, yeah,
Love
yes. Especially Cho Chan for you, Johnny. But they have to be. You can date them with the possibility of marriage. Who would it be? I tell you, I'm going after Professor Trelawney, and I'm going to tell you why. Her eyes aren't that great, so I'm going to look huge in comparison.
I thought it was. I'd go with McGonagall.
Ooh, Maggie Smith, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be with somebody, you want to be able to because you said marriage too, right?
Yeah.
Well, possibility, that could happen.
Yeah, it's out there.
If
yeah.
everything
To
goes
be
well.
married to somebody, don't you want to be able to talk to them? And she's not bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. How about you, Johnny?
Oh man, I'm bad with names on Harry Potter. Who's Malfoy's mom? That lady. I don't remember her name. Sorry to the Harry Potter fans.
Oh, Narissa Malfoy.
Yeah, that's who I'm gonna go for.
I think her name's Narissa Malfoy. Yeah. All
By
right.
the way-
All right. She
By the way, the
she got the
Malfoys.
rogue hair.
Yeah, the Malfoys. Underrated redemption story in Harry Potter. Like they kind of made the right decision at the end there.
Yeah, it's
He
played
did
up
what
more
he
in the
did, what he
books,
did.
Oh yeah, for
but
sure.
that requires reading.
No, and
Who
I
wants to
barely
do
do
that?
that.
I don't want to do that.
And we're not reading today. What are we doing today, Andrew?
We are drafting. We are going through all. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're doing this. But well,
This is your idea.
After a certain time period, I can't believe we're doing this. We are drafting one figure from each wave of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures from 1988 Playmates. And simple rules: we are only doing figures. Deluxes count. The mutations count. The only thing: no vehicles, no play sets.
Right.
Even if the vehicle comes with a figure,
You can't do it.
does not count. You cannot
Yeah.
do it.
Wait a minute. No. I remember many times being in Toys R Us or KB Toys, and I would steal that figure. You get your little X-Acto knife and you slice.
You
And
were
you
that
get that
kid.
figure out of there and you run. I was that kid.
He's off the show.
It was desperate times. Desperate
off the-
times call for desperate measures.
Buffalo's favorite son.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's off the show. He is,
I only did it once. I only did it one time, and I regretted it. I went to church and I went to confessional. I had to say
There you
like
go.
17 Hail Marys. And then he said, return the figure. Guess what? I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's going too far.
I just said an extra Hail Mary.
You already got it. You know.
but
What are you gonna do? Put it back in the box? You can't do that.
I hope I get to the pearly gates and St. Peter's like, you know what?
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the one that puts you down under.
Yeah.
No, I think he'll be all right. He'll go. You'll just have to tell him what figure it is, and he'll be like, "I get it."
What figure was it?
It was the military Mikey.
Oh, he'll
Oh,
definitely.
come
let you in.
on. You're
Yeah,
going.
you're in.
Yeah, you're.
You're in. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna usher your own in. It's like, yeah,
He served our country. He needed a day
Yeah.
off.
But we
As
are.
a vet, Andrew, you should get that.
That's like one of the worst ones.
I didn't say it was a smart decision.
So-
I did it for the thrill of the steal.
If you're wondering why I don't like why I'm doing this, is because I figured by 92 I was done with turtles. I was out. Didn't
You
want-
like to say that
So
constantly because Will and I are still not done with turtles.
Oh
No.
God, no! I'm still
Well,
collecting.
I-
Andrew, let me ask you this.
I still collect
Now,
them.
being-
I just by that point I was done. I moved on to probably Marvel Toy Biz was the
So
fun thing.
This is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm a novice. I'm a guest to the show today, which I appreciate. But Andrew, have you guys done this with Transformers or a He-Man?
We've only done a He-Man tournament, but I would love to do a tournament
This is-
with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then also do a draft with Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, this is the
So
only
when
toy
you-
draft we've done.
When you do the toy draft for Masters, have me on so I can come at it with the same level of annoyance that you're coming to this draft today
Masters
with.
of the Universe is
We're
great.
We're going to get so much revenge.
Yeah. I'm just going to draft shit to mess with you.
Yeah. I'm going to find out. I'm going to like figure out how I can just looking like I want to. Who would know all your favorite He-Man characters? So I know which ones to.
I'm coming. I'm coming
Just
after
watch
Stinkor.
the tournament. Just watch the tournament. Remember, because I let you know who I brought grocery shopping with me.
That's like 50 years ago.
Yeah, I know. See,
I don't have a good memory.
So my question to you now.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to weigh in on my philosophy as far as how I'm going to draft. Now,
Okay.
are we drafting as if we don't know what's coming in the future? Or are we drafting as if we know the entire line's history?
I think it's up to you.
I think it's up to you how you want to. I actually made a cheat sheet like this was an actual fantasy football draft.
See, I didn't do any of that. I wanted to fly by my seat.
That's what I'm doing too, Johnny. Because we know this line inside and out. Now, if I was here drafting a lesser toy line like Masters of the Universe, I would probably have a cheat sheet where because I don't know all the characters, but this is primo.
If this was like a Transformers G1.
Oh, I wouldn't even know who I'm drafting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know.
Snow Job. I need my Snow Job.
We can do G.I. Joe. We can do the 80s to 90s G.I. Joe because
I would actually love that because I think we have some fun with that.
I'd be drafting Kajana Carter all day long.
You gotta.
But the Motu line, the Motu line, we couldn't do the last one with the three of us. The last wave was actually only released in Italy.
Yeah, we can
It's
go
only
there.
2 figures.
Oh, bop and a bippity. We could do that.
But let's figure out our draft order here with our...
Oh, I see what you did there. Figure out.
No.
Hey, wait a minute. That was my joke.
Oh,
what a shocker. Andrew gets the first pick.
Are we snaking?
I think we got a snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a snake draft this.
So who's picking second? Johnny.
Yay.
All right. So does that mean I get 2 in the first round, or do I get?
No, it means you pick last, and then you pick first in the next one. So you do get 2 picks in a row.
Gotcha. All right.
So I've thought about this, looking at as I kind of go through this first.
Now, as you're looking at these, I'm just giddy because I have all of these, and I'm so happy that I do.
I'm missing Bebop and the Foot Soldier.
Oh, I have multiple foot soldiers now. Could I give you one? Yes, but I need my army.
No, that's fine. I understand that because I always wanted an army. So if I got to pick one figure out of this first wave, and I'm even going to really go kind of crazy with this, I'm going to pick Shredder, but I want soft head Shredder.
There you go. Well, you better get there in 1988 then.
Well, we're right there in 1988.
All right, we're there opening day.
1988. Okay. And I want soft head because that's the Shredder I had was soft head.
I prefer my head to be hard, but
do you know how mad?
Honestly, the older I get, the less I care.
I was showing my kids the Motu figures because I have a old the original Moss Man. I was like, squeeze his head, but be careful. That thing's like 40 years old. Because when you get turned 40, you don't want to squeeze the head too hard.
Yeah.
And
it'll pop.
And I was like, see how soft they are? And then they were like, oh,
right, stop right there. Stop right there.
Right here?
Yep. Because that's who I'm drafting next. But keep going.
All right. Are you going firm or soft head, Johnny?
Soft head? Come on, Johnny. You're Mr.
All right, so here's the
turtle
deal.
Collector.
Here's the deal. When I was a kid, I had the hard head. But when I went over to Trevor and Derek's, who I spent just as much time at as my own house, they had the soft head turtle. So I've played with both, love them both. I just love Raphael. I'm drafting Raphael. I'm going to go, let's go original. Let's go soft head Raphael.
Wow. Okay. All right, guys. Well, this may shock you, but I am going to draft Splinter. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go hard head. Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you have the soft head, those intricate paint decals, they decay over time. So I'm going hard head because it'll last a little bit longer. Yes. Yeah. I'm going Splinter, hard head.
I always like that Splinter had like a full coat, but Shredder couldn't bother to put a shirt on.
No, he couldn't,
I
and he
really
couldn't. He's like squatting down, taking a
Yeah.
dump.
I kind of like the Shredder. I don't know why.
No, it's definitely nostalgic for me. But yeah,
I never liked Splinter because he could never really do anything.
He was definitely a peg warmer. Him and April in the first wave,
yeah,
man.
which is
They were,
funny because April would soon become one of the harder ones to find.
yeah, yeah. But actually, not really. Like I recently picked up an original April
Whoa.
on a very clean card with the non-orange jumpsuit, the original traditional jumpsuit, and I paid
Yeah.
$25 for it.
Wow,
Really?
Shipped.
Wow.
wow,
It was actually cheaper to get the original one than it was to get the repo.
wow.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're on
All
wave
right.
2, and you
Wave
get to go
2.
first.
Wave 2. Oh man. All right.
Shout out once again to my mother for working like pretty much 3 jobs to buy me the first 2 waves of this and the party wagon and the sewer playset for Christmas. I always
That's a good mom.
Yeah, she didn't buy me the wacky ones. So, but I did get the Mauser and every single one of these. And
All right, I'm making this pick
All right.
with if you steal this, my furious rage and anger will come for you.
All right, write this one down for the last.
Oh, come on. Please.
Because if you MFers steal on this one, this is like unforgivable territory. Like if we were kids.
This
and
is a great wave, by the way. A great
if
wave
you,
of toys.
yeah, if you stole this from me, oh my gosh, friendship terminated. Like I'm pooping on your front steps on a daily, not a weekly, daily basis.
Who are you? So
Your
who
travel
is this
bills
guy?
get out of the. Yeah, who is it? Who you...
I'm going with the original vigilante, the man who can get a job while wearing just a suit with a hockey mask. I'm going Casey Jones.
How much does he pay for bats? Jose Canseco, did he pay money for it?
He did, unfortunately. And all he had to do was give a couple of needles to Jose himself.
Yeah.
And then he got a couple of bats for free.
All right. So this is tough for me because there's so many figures here that I really love.
This is a great wave.
Yeah. Man.
I'm gonna when we're done though, when I do my pick, after I do my pick, I'm gonna tell you which figure I hated the most and why.
Okay. All right. Man. My love of walking talking ducks is really getting in my way here. And I don't know why I love that figure so much because I think isn't he like one of the few that actually doesn't show up in the cartoon? I think
he is in the cartoon, but he's in a television show that the turtles watch.
Yes, but he's not an actual character.
Right? Correct.
Break
Yes.
Fight and Wrath.
I mean, you got Krang, who's like one of the big baddies. You got Rat King. You got Metalhead.
I'm going to tell you this: Sewer Swimming Don was the biggest POS ever because that thing broke.
Yeah,
I bought that thing like 3 times, and it broke every time.
And and Usagi Yojimbo's in here. I mean, this is just tough.
This is a great wave. Great wave.
Oh man. I think I could go Ace Duck. I just have to have that talk.
That is a great figure, though. Yeah. That is like this whole wave is just cat's meow. That's a segue for Scratch later.
And according to Toy Collector Guide, on a card, it only sets you back $110.
There we go.
The prices have definitely gone down over the years. They peaked about like maybe 5 years ago.
Well, they've been re-releasing them, and that's probably not going to value down.
No, that is what's been doing it. But Ace Duck is one that they have not re-released.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Nope.
This is an easy pick for me. I'm going with Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah,
that's a good pick. Did you guys, when you had your Usagi, how many times did like those thigh pads? They always broke off.
Yeah.
The arm pads always broke off.
Well, because I had a problem with twisting things. Like,
what's the same thing with like the Turtles belts? They always come off, you know?
Yeah, but the turtle belts were meant to come off. Like those pads weren't supposed to come off, but like they would constantly break off. I think I bought Usagi like 3 times.
I don't know if the turtle belts are meant to come off. I don't know how you're playing with your Ninja Turtle action figures.
I needed him naked.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
oh
the same
man,
thing with the Motu guys, man. Nobody had armor after a while.
this whole line is just so good.
Yeah, it's incredible.
The worst one out of all these is General Trang. Because that
Really?
gun never went into any one of those hands.
See, I never had General Trag as a kid, and now that I have him now, I don't have any of his accessories. So
Yeah, no, horrible. Don't even put the gun in. Just
can
don't.
we just also like can we give a like Baxter Stockman was such a good figure.
He's
Yes.
a peg warmer now on those re-releases.
Dude, that's such a good figure. Like that one's great. I mean, Napoleon. I mean, yeah, Genghis Frogs. Yeah, I was so
Metalhead.
mad. I was so mad that they only released Genghis.
I know, me too.
So
Leatherhead, Metalhead, both the heads are great.
The Krang is great. Leatherhead's like it was such a weird figure because his
Krang.
like he's hulking in the show.
I liked Rat King too.
Rat King was a good figure too. I love the cat on his belt, just a dead cat.
Yeah.
So my
doesn't Leatherhead have like a lobster or something?
Yes, he does. He has lobsters. Yeah, he's lobsters on his belt, the bear trap, the shotgun. Man, these toys are just so
God, I love them.
so good.
My 5 for this line was that I had for this was Yosagi Yojimbo, Metalhead, Casey Jones, Ace Duck, and then the Leatherhead.
Yeah.
This was probably the hardest one to. I kind of went with more nostalgia for a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I kind of think we all won here on this line.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go, wave 3.
All right, Andrew gets to go first on this one.
Oh man,
This is a good one too, but I don't even have to scroll down any farther. I gotta go with the one that I actually do own. It's a reissue, but I own it. I'm going with Mondo Gecko.
Yeah.
He was always one of my favorites as a kid. Played with him for many hours. Big ups to Mondo Gecko.
all right. This wave is too big. We got to have two picks.
One
pick. One pick.
Yeah,
there's
because
too many.
This was meant to torture Johnny, so now I get to torture you. And
Yeah, it really was. Yeah.
This wave is so big.
you get one pick.
I mean, look at all these great figures here.
Oh my gosh,
I mean, look at these.
this isn't fair.
Oh man. All right. I'll tell you, I think I think everybody had the Donatello in the coat.
Yeah.
The Flasher Donatello.
All right, so I'm really tempted to take Raph the Space Cadet because I love that figure, but I already have a Raph, and I don't want to just my draft be all Raphaels.
Horrible figures.
I'm just gonna ignore you. Here's a little secret of mine. My favorite Ninja Turtles were the ones with the shell opened up and you could put the weapons in the shell. I don't know why I loved those so much as a kid, but I certainly did. So I'm really torn between that Donatello with the stored shell because I don't have a Donatello yet, or the Triceraton because I just always loved dinosaurs.
Have you seen the wacky actions though?
Of Triceraton?
No, there's wacky
Horrible.
actions in this set too.
The wacky actions were the worst line, I thought. Even as a kid, I was like,
Yeah, but look at that Shredder. That's accurate Shredder.
Yeah, he's wearing a shirt.
Look
Yeah.
at the Splinter.
Well, that's why I took the first one because I knew that the other splinters were hogwash.
I think I'm gonna
Plus here we have the deluxe figures. We have Needle Nose and we have Killer Bee. That's what I'm saying. This line's got to be two picks. There's just too much.
It's just one, my friend.
Those are not vehicles. Those are
more
characters.
vehicle because you can ride on them.
Well, they're deluxe figures. They're just
because
bigger.
If we were doing Motu, I would consider Battle Cat.
Hey, I can ride on my wife. I would still think that she's a regular person.
Night Stalker, I would consider those more vehicles because that is actually what Battle Cat is. He's meant to be another vehicle for.
Well, you tell that to Battle Cat.
That's what.
All right. I'm going to make my decision. I'm going to go because they don't show up again. Triceraton.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a good pick. I am going with the best action figure of all time, hands down, no questions. Muckman with Joe Eyeball.
That is a good one.
Man, that's an awesome figure.
Yeah, I had my next one was Undercover Don because
Yeah, I really love that figure. I
Mutagen
love nostalgia
Man,
for it.
Fugitoid.
Fugitoid's a great figure too.
So we are on wave 4. Will.
Whoo! All
This is
right, let's
when
see what we got here.
I don't remember having any of these. I was out by wave 4.
We get it. You hate.
I don't hate them. I just was like, I've seen enough. Like I remember going in
I've
Toys
seen
R Us.
enough.
I would go
I've
into
seen
Toys R Us
enough.
and I would look at them and go, I don't want to deal with these
Oh,
anymore.
this is a great. What are you talking about? This is a great wave. Oh man, just on that screen right there.
No, I'm so out.
Oh man. Well, I think
Oh
you got
my
a tough
gosh,
decision.
this dude, this is rough. Because this has the rock and roll turtles. This has the head dropping turtles. This has the sports turtles.
I had so I had
Ooh.
TD Toss and Mike out of this line or whatever it was.
They re-released the
Toss and
storage shell
Leo.
turtles, but all 4 turtles had storage shells in this one. This has the talking turtles.
Oh man, yep.
This has wacky action again. Ah, geez, Louise, this is rough.
Oh, because these are the wacky action bebop.
Yeah.
Then Rocksteady.
What are you gonna do, Will? What are you gonna do?
Oh, geez, Louise.
I'm so out. I can't believe. And it's sad too because this was like the first toy line where I didn't have to share with my brother. Like every other toy line I grew up, either we like pretty much had to like share it. Even though we would get it for Christmas or a birthday,
Yeah.
oh, make sure you share it.
And this is like you could totally tell those rockin' turtles were supposed to be like the coming out of their shells turtles.
Yeah.
I always wanted, but yeah, I get picking one. Like I don't want one without the whole set.
That's what makes it difficult.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
did it to Torture Johnny. This was a Torture Johnny thing, but
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I'm very happy I get to
It's
torture you too.
something that I love it when head gets dropped. So I'm gonna go
Oh.
with head dropping Don because I don't have a Don and Don's my favorite. So I'm going head dropping Donnie.
I get it. I get it. Those are really cool.
Those are cool. I think I had the
Well,
Mikey.
you gotta have the mic because every time he does it, he puts his head back up. You gotta say, "God, I love being a turtle."
Exactly. I think that's why I got it. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna go head dropping Don. So first figure I've picked that I never, still to this day, don't have it. Never had it. You don't see those in the wild. I wonder if they held up over time.
They're cheap.
Yeah, they're not that
I mean, that's
expensive.
what this is showing here, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised. Like if I saw those at $35 a piece all day long, no question.
especially carded,
I know.
Yeah.
I would still
All
rip
right.
it open.
All right. Who am I
People
going to
would
get?
hate
Who
me
am I
so
going to get?
much.
Who am I going to get? Keep going up, scrolling up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. All right, stop right there.
I know who you're going with.
All right, there's 2 here that I really like. Well, actually, I like all 3. I'm not going to lie, but I got to go with my boy Kevin Nash. We're going Super Shredder.
Nice.
That was the Shredder figure that I actually had. Was that one? I didn't have the original Shredder. I had that Shredder right there.
That's a good one to have, though. For me, this might shock you guys. I'm going with Zach the Neutrino.
Oh, that was such a tease because they never released the other 2.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Yeah. Not in the original line. They did it in the
Okay.
Toonie series.
All right. See, I'm gonna go with Zach the Neutrino. I always liked the Neutrinos, and it always pissed me off that when they did finally release the car, it was for Shredder.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
NACO will they'll rectify that eventually if they're still around.
Sergeant Bananas did make my list.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, that's a great figure.
These are just so. All right.
All right. Next wave.
Ooh,
Here we go.
This is the wave.
Man,
starting
this-
out. Andrew's
this-
out. Hey, Will, I bet Andrew's out of the Ninja Turtles by this time.
Oh, I'm
probably.
100%
Oh, I
done.
forgot about the bodacious birthday turtles. Man, those were great.
I'd see two Aprils right there that I would take in a heartbeat.
Dude, that Anthrax, that's a tough figure to nail down.
I could see. Holy cow.
Yeah.
So with this one, what did I put in? Because they're cool.
Dude, man. Whew.
Do we really need rock and roll?
Yeah, Mondo Gecko,
Yeah.
why not? They want with the other rock and roll turtles.
But in pirate outfit, there's your.
Of course.
No, he's not a pirate.
He looks like a pirate.
He's a glam rocker. No, he's a hippie. That's why.
Question. Scroll back up real quick to that clown Michelangelo. All right.
His legs do extend. I had that one. It was an awesome figure.
For the record, I love this figure, but I was telling Trevor and Derek last night when we were playing Call of Duty. I brought this up that we were doing this today, and Derek had this figure, and he was so proud of it. And I remember thinking how jealous I was, and I can't decide if I really love it or if it's like the ugliest Michelangelo figure of all time. It's one or the other, but I think I ended up loving it.
Is it just?
I had the Mikey and the Raph. I never had the Leo.
How lazy is the Raph, though? The Raph just put a hat on his head?
No, there's a bunny in that hat.
No, excuse me. I'm sorry.
There's a lever on the back. Dude, that Raph, there's a lever on the back of the hat. And when you put it up, the top hat pops up. You can see it in the picture right next to it. And there's a bunny that pops out of the top of his hat.
What this makes no sense because Donatello's a magician.
I know. It should have been Donnie.
Yeah.
But they made it Raph for some reason. And then I hated how they did that all the time. They would do like these sublines, but they would only do like 3 out of the 4 turtles in the subline.
Yeah, they would never do all 4 of them for some reason.
It pissed me off.
Can we talk about this outfit that Bebop is wearing for Private Pork Nose Bebop?
The Mutant Military, that was some good stuff. Oh man, that's some yeah. That is there like a spike on the top of that helmet? That's right on the pork nose. I mean, Raph's no better. Oh no, wait, he's Yankee Doodle Raph. Sorry, thought he was a. Oh, and then you got the mutation ones.
Oh, these things are so bad.
No, whatever. These are amazing. I wish I had every one.
Oh, they got the movie stars in this line too.
Oh,
way too much. It's way too much. You already picked.
I haven't picked yet. It's Andrew still trying to pick.
Oh, sorry. Sewer spitting. The sewer spitting turtles.
What you're done over there, Randy Marsh?
Then you got the smash 'em bash 'em turtles.
Can I make my pick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Randy,
sorry.
I'm going with Kooky Cavalry Leo.
No,
because I don't have a Leo.
You ruined it for me.
Is my favorite.
You can steal it. You got to steal.
I can't believe you did that to me. I was like, nobody's going to pick this one. I love this one.
And I'm going to tell you why. I have not seen it in years since I was a kid, probably 35 years. But I do remember sitting down and watching F Troop with my dad. And that's why I picked this one.
Oh, I can't believe you did that to me. Of all the turtle figures you could have picked, you picked that one.
Are you going to steal? Are you going to go?
No, because I don't think you care enough.
Giant Slam Duncan. Yeah. You know, if you would have hit me in the last, in the other.
Hey, I may save my steal to the end and just steal one of your first ones.
I
think I'm going to take
Crazy Clown and Mike.
No, I think
I got to put this up on YouTube because people just need to see how this line just got like teetered down.
I'm going to go movie star Leonardo.
Wow. All right. Whew. Boy, this is tough.
I need to get all 4 turtles, and now I only have 2 of them so far.
You're not gonna. There's not enough waves.
Oh, I'll make some.
I never.
These movie star turtles were amazing. Until NECA.
I had all.
I never liked them.
I still have all 4 turtles on card, original ones, and they're
always
awesome
always wanted the foot soldier, but I could never find him.
Yeah, he was tough to get.
Yeah,
I never liked these because they just looked very.
They were like the most movie accurate ones you could get at the time.
They just looked very rubbery.
They were.
Yeah,
they definitely were.
You ever petted a turtle?
Yeah. Man. There are so many good figures in this wave.
I'm so happy that I'm torturing Will. That I got to torture Johnny and I get to torture Will on this one.
I gotta go back.
Andrew has really great healthy relationships with his close friends.
So there's so many figures in this wave that I want, but I don't have too many memories of going to the toy store.
Were you out by this point?
No, I was in. I was totally in. But I don't have too many memories of like going to the toy store. Like I have two memories. The one I remember my mom saying, "Hey, you can either have $5 a week in allowance or you can have a figure right now."
Oh, it's a figure.
Oh,
And
I would be using my money on the figure anyway.
no, so I could have bought like turtle toys at this point were like $5. They were $5 a piece. Yeah, they were like $5 a piece. Dumbass me is like, no, I'll just get a figure now instead of an allowance. And I remember getting Movie Star Mikey.
Ooh.
But I also remember pleading, begging my mom, because like Johnny said earlier, you could not get her in the earlier waves. She was hard to find for some reason. And I remember going after April, the Ninja Newscaster. And my mom was like, this is too provocative.
Really?
I need an April. I don't have an April. I need one.
Let's talk about that ninja outfit. Is that a ninja outfit?
No, I thought it was the prehistoric April.
Yeah, but they released a single card. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with April, the Ninja Newscaster, and her Flintstones-esque garb.
I mean, let's all just be honest. Like April was the bee's knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very attractive.
For this one, I actually did have 5. Other than Leo, I was gonna go with Monty Moose, the movie Foot Soldier, movie Sprinter, or Hothead.
Yeah, Hothead's a good figure. I still don't have a Monty Moose. Oh, here's where the big money lays. This next wave.
Geez.
All right, what are you gonna do, Will?
93. Oh, here we go.
Do I go for financial gain or do I go by what my heart tells me?
When they change packaging,
that was the end of the line. That's why these are all so valuable.
I was like,
nobody cared anymore.
Oh, see?
I cared, but nobody else did. Look at these. Look how expensive auto mutations. Yeah, because this is where everybody dropped off. All right.
That was not.
What the hell is this one? Oh. All right. Let's see. I am gonna have. Look at. I love the farmer turtles. Farmer Mike with a tractor.
You could get a giant movie star.
You could. Those are very hard to find. And then movie 3, same year.
I did go see the third movie in the movie theater.
And so did I.
Too. Yep, same.
At the Walden Galleria. My godmother took me and she's like, "You're an idiot. You like this stuff?"
Yeah, I saw it.
We got movie 3 turtle toys.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go with one of those. I know the third movie's not good, but I have such a soft spot for it.
Do you want
I'm kind of right there with you, Johnny. It grew on me over time. Oh, we got the April that transforms.
Jeez. It's gonna be okay over there?
No, I'm not. I've ejaculated so many times. I'm so dehydrated.
Oh, we gotta beep that. We're
sorry.
PG-13
definitely E right now.
Oh, did you guys remember these ones, the ninja action ones?
I saw these.
These were so good. Ridiculous. They were actually. I had the Leo and the Donnie, and they were pretty good. The Mikey, was discontinued. They pulled it because it was a choking hazard or something.
You can finally get Mr. Burns.
The Toon ones, some of these are good, and then other ones are just really bad.
How about the Road Ready? Oh, the Toon ones. Oh, lordy.
There's too much here.
Lordy.
I remember I always wanted a Vernon. I always wanted a Vernon, but I never.
The Vernon is a terrible figure. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. I'm going to go with the figure that I still am chasing after. Because I have all the Toony ones minus the Shredder, but it really didn't bother me much. The one I'm still chasing, I'm going to go with the biggest baddie that they had. Besides, no, Shredder, he's not that bad. Krang, he's not that bad. I tell you who's a jerk. This guy, Burn.
Yes, that's a great pick. Oh man, he looks great too. He looks cartoon accurate.
Yep, I'm going with Burn.
Some of these ones are really good, and then they show the turtles, and they're horrible.
Yeah. So I never realized this, that they didn't release Zach the Neutrino in this line again.
Right here.
Where? Oh, there he is. My fault.
So you did
Just saw
realize.
No, now I'm realizing now.
All right. Who amongst us had one of the troll turtles? Because I did.
I did not. Trolls was such a weird fad in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, Rocky, stop right here. All right.
Oh, I forgot about the Universal Monsters. Son of a gun.
I freaking love these. The
Oh,
turtles as Universal Monsters. These are the ones I always wanted. I never got to have any of these. So now's my chance. I don't have a Michelangelo, and Frankenstein's my favorite Universal monster. So we're going Mike as Frankenstein.
Johnny, have you ever seen the NECA crossovers that they've done?
Yes, they look incredible.
They are pretty great.
Oh my goodness.
How can you hate this line, Andrew?
I know, it's so
it's
good.
so great.
Right
So
here.
good.
Right here just sums up everything about this line.
Dude, that's like one of the most valuable. Look at the price on it.
Channel 6 news van.
Yeah.
We ran out of things.
Oh, please.
Let's
Please.
just
Transformers
repurpose.
did it over and over and over again. Masters of the Universe did the same thing.
No, there was
Every toy line did.
No, yeah, but
there's a figure that stinks, Andrew. It stinks.
Oh, wait, guys, here, go down. That's I misspoke. This is the toy that I stole.
Which one?
Don's pizza powered parachute. Go down. Down further.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
That's the one that I stole. Right there.
Please.
Desert Storm was all the rage at the time, guys.
I had the trading cards. Remember they did trading cards?
I do. Yeah.
No, Desert Storm was over by that point.
No, not in my mind.
It's still going on to this day.
Because I had the gun. There was like the Desert Storm gun, and it would like break apart into like 3 different sections, or you could make it into one big gun. And then I built a fort in my dad's living room, and I was hanging out looking for the bad guys. And then I ended up doing that in real life. It's a lot more fun when you're a kid in your dad's living room, kids. Always.
I would assume so. Yeah. A lot less stakes than that.
Yep.
You know who I'm going with? I think I might actually change my mind. I'm going with Irma.
Yeah, it's a good figure.
That's a good figure. I remember when she got giant in the cartoon, and the turtles had to shrink.
Superpowers too.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So there it is. Here we go. Will's loading back up. For more excitement.
Next wave.
The next wave sucks.
94.
Yeah, 94 is pretty bad. It starts out hot and then it just peters out.
Oh no. The wave 8 I just wrote, who cares?
I already know what the number 1 pick's going to be.
This is where it gets like I'm definitely out. Like I'm still looking at them because they are.
I honestly never knew they released these Apollo turtles.
All right, so just I had a couple of these Cyber Samurai turtles.
Modern.
Like the prehistoric ones are awesome.
Yeah.
Like this.
That's probably Johnny. Did you see that they had the Cave Woman April? That's probably. Oh no, wait. It was you, Andrew. You thought that was one of the prehistoric ones. They did re-release her with a raptor.
Yeah, these construction ones, these Transformer turtle ones, always didn't like when the figures didn't look like the turtles, like when they were just too big. Like I never liked those.
You know, you have any toy line that transforms, it's doomed for failure.
What?
I've never heard Andrew just stop in his tracks so hard as that just did.
Let's go, Will. Or no, it's my pick.
Oh, they got the Shogun. These Shogun figures are awesome.
Yeah, I do like the Shogun ones quite a bit.
It's just movie 3 turtles.
No, it's
they're
different.
Shoguns.
It's different. They're Shogun. It's different.
And they're shiny.
This is the line, Johnny.
Oh, God.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry, that was me just doing what Will does.
Look, undercover turtles, but with soft.
Dude,
hood.
yeah, those are super rare.
How can you hate this? Look, there's more. This is a tough one.
Oh, now it's getting tough. It's wave 2 of the Universal Monster Turtles.
All right. So
these ones are great too. The
The,
The Forgotten Warriors.
which
Now
one?
these are those little. You can't take them as the
Hey,
play
look at
sets,
that.
but
That's He-Man Leo. Savage Leo. That's He-Man Leo. You can't tell me otherwise.
No, it's not. Okay.
what?
I'm gonna make this easy for you guys.
Oh, these play sets were great too.
I'm gonna
These
go with
Mighty Max play sets.
I'm gonna go with the Krang and the android body because I always felt like
He's an easy pick. He's
maybe
very
they
Yeah.
should made that sooner.
agreed. Yeah,
The
the fact that he
smaller version sooner.
the fact that it took that long to get him is ridiculous.
That's
He's
agreed.
the first
Agreed.
round pick.
Yeah.
I actually had that foot soldier there. So I really
The
like.
Chrome one.
Yeah, I got some nostalgia for it, but scroll down to the Star Trek Ninja Turtles. I got to pick one of those.
I knew you were going with these.
I cannot leave those. Those are the ones that I wanted the most ever. And by the time I discovered them, I was already an adult. I didn't even know about them as a kid, and they were already out of my price range because I want them on card. All right, so
who are you going with?
I don't have a Donatello.
Oh, come on, Johnny. It's staring you right in the face. Bones and Raphael combined.
I know. Bones is my favorite Star Trek character.
And he's Raphael.
And he's Raphael, my favorite turtle. But I'm torn because I don't have a Donatello yet. But I think you're both right. I cannot leave Chief Medical Officer Raphael. So I'm going Chief Medical Officer Raphael. That's the one. If you guys still, I'm not going to be angry. I'm just going to cry and be depressed for the rest of the day.
He's just going to quit the show.
Yeah. I would, but I'll tell you this. I'm going to go as a fan of the Turtle comics. This is the only figure they've ever made of this guy. He was a big gun when Mirage was done and it went over to like Image Comics, the Shogun's Show 8. He's up a little higher. Shogun figure Show 8. He's his like lizard figure. He was the Turtles' new big bad.
Oh,
that's what I'm going with. He's up a little higher. There he is. That's the only time they ever made that guy. Still to this
look
day.
how much he has carded.
I know, it's crazy.
So
even loose, he's
the
man's a hefty price because they've never remade him since. I'm sure they will, probably in the foreseeable future. But that's who I'm going with. I'm going with Shogun Show 8.
Is he the one that took over the cartoons?
Yeah, he was like a guy who got bit by like a what are they? The Gila monsters.
Yeah, for a little bit, but then it was the alien guy who I'm blanking on his name. Who's the alien guy was in the later seasons that they fought?
Oh no, that was Lord Dreg. This wasn't in the cartoon. This was like straight up like just the comics.
Okay.
Okay, got you.
So here we go.
Here we go. Indeed.
Wave 8.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at these. Oh my goodness, these are horrible.
Oh, I got first pick too.
Yeah.
What are you?
Oh boy.
I love Jim Lee, but I did not like those Ninja Turtle Jim Lee figures.
What happened? Like, why didn't they do Leo? Was he dead?
I don't know. I adore these Jim Lee Jim Lee figures because I was a big fan of Wildcats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are not.
So you're the one who was a big fan of Wildcats.
Yeah, I was that one.
I hated these too, the sumo figures. Like, I just want regular looking turtles.
Super mutants. What the hell is this? It's like Power. You could tell Power Rangers.
I had these too. I had the Wrath of this one too.
So when Power Rangers was a thing.
Yeah, Power Rangers really influenced a lot of toys.
Warrior.
Look at that Splinter.
What's Splinter?
Down a little bit. It's ridiculous. So it's with the super mutants.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't mess with that Splinter.
Why does he look like he's like a zombie rock steady?
Yeah, that does look weird.
All right.
Johnny, you followed it at that point. What happened?
You talking about these figures in here with these?
I don't remember seeing any of these in stores.
I 100% had that Raphael.
I remember seeing the Jim Lee ones.
Yeah, I saw the Jim Lee ones too, but I definitely had that Raphael.
Wow, look at the Chrome Dome.
Yeah, Chrome Dome was great.
$1,400.
Whose pick is that? I don't even know. Is it Will's?
It's Will's.
My pick. Man, this is a tough pick. I think I'm gonna go with the Jim Lee Raphael.
Okay.
I guess I'm the only one that doesn't like the Jim Lee figures.
Like I said, I like them because I really enjoyed Wildcats.
I like Jim Lee. I have nothing against Jim Lee. I actually think he's awesome. But
I think there was a Savage Dragon with this line too.
there's got to be, right? That just screams Savage Dragon
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Which there was a crossover with the Mirage comics or the Image.
Stop. You might as well just stop right there. I'm going to choose. I don't have a Donatello yet.
Oh,
and he might as well be ready for when it's cold outside. I want to get some. I want to get me some Arctic Donatello. Don't y'all dare steal this one.
There you go. Look at that penguin. I love that penguin.
I know. I love penguins.
I almost went with the Leo just because of the octopus.
Penguin popping ice popping penguin pale.
Yeah, say that a bunch.
Why'd he come with coins?
Because it's the
it's
end of the
line. It's a collector
line.
Coin.
Just like Star Wars Power of the Force. It's the end of the line. You got to do something to get these people to buy them.
There was a fad there where like every action figure line had like ones that came with a coin.
Oh, yeah, the Power of the Force for Star Wars. We got to do this for Star Wars too. The old school ones. Let's go with Jim Lee Donatello. Because my notes literally say any Jim Lee and then who cares?
Someone's getting really mad over there.
Oh my goodness. This is where I stopped writing stuff down as we got into wave 9.
Well, you beat me because I
never. You mean Coil? What the hell is Coil Force? Come on. I remember those. Those are great.
What do you mean?
All right. The next wave.
Oh geez. I actually got to look at this one.
Like Ninja Power, these are just the head popping turtles again. It's the head popping Leo. Yeah, mutating Raph. What the heck is this?
They reissued figures.
Yeah, what the heck is this one?
Oh, we can't take the
Doomsday Defense playset, base playset. What the heck is that? Oh, those are the minis.
Those are Johnny's World right there.
Yeah, the Mighty Max. Mighty Max.
I'm gonna go with.
This whole line sucks.
Yeah, this will be the first one that I'll agree with Andrew that this whole wave is not good.
I'm gonna go with this Robo Michelangelo because it reminds me of an Exo Squad toy.
That's what they are.
Yep,
that's literally they repurposed the Exo Squad.
And I'm just stay there. Thing. I'm just gonna go with that Raphael version.
Robo Rat.
Yep.
Will
you know what? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Feels excitement lower and lower.
Well, this wave is just. I think everybody would agree this is not a good wave.
No,
I could have said that 4 waves ago.
I'm gonna just
now you're right.
I do not have a Leo, so I don't care about any of these. So I'm just gonna go with head drop and Leo. He doesn't even come with katanas.
Why does he need him? He can just drop his head.
What a horse shit thing.
I can't
That's your one cuss word you're allowed.
Head drop and Leo
on this damn show. There's mine. I just got mine out.
Oh, here we go.
Your turn, Andrew.
All right, look
at
this
wave. Last wave.
The Dino
this is Will's.
All right, Dino Turtles.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Why do these exist?
Yeah, this is like grasping at straws here.
You want to stretch?
Oh, stretch turtle. I didn't even know those were a thing till this very minute.
Yeah, this is like go die out somewhere.
All right, I'm gonna go with my. I'm gonna go with Tricera Mike.
I gotta look to see if that's a real thing, but God only knows what that's
like. There it is.
All right, what's the Raphael version of that?
That is Stego Raph.
All right, I guess that's what we're going with. Stego Raph.
Oh, geez. This looks like a gargoyle.
He's a pterodactyl. I don't even know what those mutant masters are. What is that?
I don't know. They look kind of.
I do not remember those at all.
They look.
No, neither do I. Totally Japanese inspired.
I'll go with Thunder Warrior Michelangelo for those though.
Look at that.
Kind of cool.
That's because it's almost cats. You put cats there.
I find it hard to believe that they're only at that price. I've never seen those in my umpteen years of toy collecting.
I think there's a lot of things that might be off with this one.
Yeah.
You talking about value when it's doing the values? Yeah.
Because there's stuff that I've bought in like Motu wise, and their prices look off. But that is it.
That's all the waves. I wrote down all the ones I drafted. Did you guys do the same?
I did not.
I got you. I always write down everything.
That's why we got Andrew here.
That's why. Yeah. He holds the fort down.
Yep. Co-host and producer there with the writing stuff down.
Will and I just show up.
Yep. We're just here. We're the talent.
Yeah. I was going to say.
We put that quotation marks.
We could be the fabulous Freebirds, but the guy that I was thinking I would be, I don't think I would be him.
I don't even know who I would be.
I would put you as Michael P.S. Hayes there.
Hey, I'll take that.
Oh, am I Terry? Am I getting brain damage on a flight?
No, I was gonna go with Terry Bam Bam Gordy. I was gonna put you as good old Buddy Roberts.
All right, I'll take it. That way I don't get brain damage.
There you go. That's
the funny thing about that is that Buddy Roberts was the veteran and Will's the youngest out of the three of us.
Hey, I bring a strong presence of
something
experience, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's go over. Does anybody want to? Okay, does anybody want to steal anything? Let's do that first.
I don't think so. I'm very happy. Like I'm satisfied with my picks.
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Even though I don't think I have a Raphael, but that's fine.
I don't have a Raph either.
I'm cool
I have
with that.
all the Raphs.
Yeah, you stole them all. But I do have a Splinter and a Casey Jones and an April, so I'm cool.
I would like to trade my kooky Cavalry Leo for Thunder Punch He-Man, please.
No, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, if I had Thunder Punch He-Man, I'd make.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If I was a toy vendor, I'd go, no, that trade is insufficient in your regards, because He-Man is a lesser toy.
Yeah.
Oh. He-Man and what other figure?
Exactly.
Look at all these ones. I would want to do like the LJNs, the Hasbros.
This is just so everybody knows. This website's the Toy Collector's Guide.
Yeah,
it's a great website. Really is
really good.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, do they have like Power of the Force? Oh man, Star Wars 95 to now. That's got to be just infinite.
Yeah, the only
look at me, a million of those.
Garbage.
I like it when they show the picture of like the figures, like how they did with this.
Yeah.
So some of these they don't, but even like the Star Wars, like these ones, are great.
This is a great website.
Wild.
Look, I even got Lord of the Rings.
That's what I'm talking about.
What was that? Knickerbocker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to make sure I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
They're team in the team in New York.
These look like delightfully just like I want these.
I love them. I love them.
Oh, why is he in? Oh my gosh, these are actually I never seen these before.
These are
Look at
great.
that Merlin. Oh my gosh, these are amazing.
Oh god, that Gollum is terrifying.
That just looks like Gurgi from the Black Cauldron.
Hey, Ring Wraith. That's what Andrew's son got that one time.
Look at Samwise, that fat son of a gun.
Look at Samwise.
Don't forget about the horses.
Oh my gosh.
This is a great line. None of the figures look great, but I love them for some reason.
Why does Aragon not have pants?
You don't need them, man. Yeah,
it's gonna chafe even harder when you're riding, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just shirt.
Look how expensive he is. Like on the card, he's up to $1,000.
Who is the most expensive in this line?
All right, he's 1,600. Gandalf's probably pretty expensive.
Oh,
yeah, 1,000. Not the most expensive. Gollum 700.
Whoa!
There we go. It's always like one of the bad guys. It seems like because people didn't get them as much, so they became more scarce.
Samwise only.
Samwise would be the one I would have to have though.
Look at the picture they chose. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm on my second breakfast.
Potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. Look at those big feet they put on him. I mean, I guess it's screen accurate.
Oh,
and he also doesn't have pants. No, I think he
Could
does.
you imagine being the guy from Rudy and like, this is what we want you to play?
Can I? That's what I do every day.
Here, you want me to read off who everybody picked?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go through it. Let's go down the rundown here.
Okay, so for me, I got Softhead Shredder, Usagi Ojimbo, Mondo Gecko, Zach, Kooky Cavalry Leo. I don't even like saying that. Irma Krang in the android body. Jim Lee Don, Robo Michelangelo, and Thunder Warrior Mike.
Oh, you do have no, wait, no, you don't have a Raph. That's right. You have
I
two
don't have a
Mikeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can read mine because I got mine.
Okay.
Our soft head Raphael. Then of course I followed up with probably one of the best figures in all of toys. Ace Duck.
I love the little eggs.
Triceraton, Super Shredder, Movie Leo, Frankenstein Michelangelo, Chief Medical Officer Raphael, Arctic Donatello. Then my phone corrected it and said it's the Attic Donatello, so take it for what you will. Robomatic Raph, then Stegosaurus Raph.
All the Raphs.
I got all the Raphs. A little too Raph.
A little too Raph, if you ask me.
He's floating somewhere. Will got Splinter, but Hardhead Splinter. Casey Jones, Muckman with Eyeball Joe. Head dropping
Joe Eyeball.
Oh, Joe Eyeball. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have a feeling when we do Mo too, that I'm going to be doing the correcting too.
Oh yeah.
Head dropping Don.
Sure.
Ninja Newscaster April. That just like hurts me to say this stuff.
No, it's Sexy April is what I call it.
Yeah.
Burn. What's the guy? Shogun Show 8?
Yeah.
Jim Lee Raff, Head Drop and Leo, and Triceratops Michelangelo.
Now behind the scenes.
I do. Wow. I actually do have all four turtles. Look at that.
Bingo.
Behind the scenes, when we were setting this up, Andrew claimed that after Wave 4, or was
Still
it?
do.
That these got bad. I will submit to you that it doesn't get bad till like the last two lines.
Agreed,
the last two lines are really bad.
These are bad.
I think like when you look at it, like the last two waves are bad, but before that, I think it was a distribution issue because these waves are amazing, but like I never saw Arctic Don, I never saw Deep Sea Diver Leo or Safari Mike. The Jim Lee ones I never saw till later in like my life.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that I didn't know about Star Trek Turtles until I was an adult is a travesty beyond all travesties.
It's just, I don't know. I just was like, I'm sick of seeing 90,000 different versions of turtles.
Well, that's what they do, though. You got to have the turtles out there because the whole line is based off of them.
When you go to Motu, I think there's maybe only like 3 different versions of each of Skeletor. Or
but they probably always had Skeletor out there on the shelves.
You can never find me. Well,
they stopped because when
I want everybody to know Skeletor here. Will is my best friend.
You couldn't find him.
I'm
here, you fool.
When I was watching the Toys That Made Us, they said that was like the big problem was towards the end of the line.
Because he looks really cool. He's a cool looking bad guy.
You couldn't find the original He-Man or Skeletor. So you had to go with like, what is that? The dragon or snake Skeletor where he's like shoots it. I think there's a Terror Claw one.
I'm going to tell you, Andrew, I tell you what doomed this line was they started relying too heavily on the transforming aspect.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And that's
as soon as they started doing that, I knew they were
game over, man.
Yeah, they were jumping a shark, as they say.
You telling me so you can't sell your normal toy? You got to sell it like this toy transforms into this other toy. Yeah. No, that's
why even do that?
Yeah, I know. Why would you even bother?
That doesn't even make any sense because one of them's going to break, and then you're out two. Then you're out 2 toys.
Yeah, what a terrible gimmick.
They think you're getting 2 toys, but what happens is it's going to break when you try to transform it, and then you're out 2 toys.
Yeah, they're like, hey, this toy's great, but wait, we'll give you 2 lesser toys that they transform into one another.
Yeah,
garbage, just garbage.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I know, Will, you might be too young, but Johnny, did you have Mask?
I was very aware of it, but I didn't have any of the figures.
Okay.
but I know what you're talking about.
You know
Actually, I
what
see
we're
it
talking.
here too.
You should. Will's a toy guy. He knows what I'm talking about, though.
I do, but I've never had Mask toys. I've had the Mask toys, but that's that movie with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, we got to do some Ghostbusters too at some point.
No,
The normal ones or the real ones?
The real ones.
Ghostbusters.
The real ones. The ones that where their mouths would drop crazy open.
Those Fright feature ones are great.
Oh my goodness, that line gets bad too. I was out of that one for a while.
Yeah, God, Andrew just hates anything
so,
I like.
So if you've ever learned anything when it comes to collecting toys in the 80s and the 90s, the money's not in wave 1, 2, 3, or 4. The money is in the late waves that nobody collected because nobody cared.
Yeah. That's when they get more expensive because you can't find them anymore.
Exactly.
Could not stand. Just once you started, like the Batmans, done. I couldn't deal with Arctic Batman. I hide in the bushes Batman. I eat cake sometimes Batman. Like I just got so sick of them. The only toy line that I felt where it was like okay for that was the Iron Man one for the cartoon. I had pretty much.
How is that any different for Batman? Batman's
because
the same
Iron
thing.
Man needs different suits.
Yeah, but Batman's a billionaire.
So do I.
So does Batman.
No,
yes.
He needs an Arctic suit when he fights Penguin or Mr.
It's
Freeze.
cold.
I think we're done here because
I don't like the cold.
We're bashing a top 80s toy line in Transformers.
Oh, I thought you meant Ninja Turtles. You're bashing your own.
No, but if you think about it though, like
only thing I can think is that there's no job like a snow job.
It's a go job for snow job.
I legit looking to try to get a snow job figure and they're ridiculously expensive.
What does this say? A snow or
yeah, let's look it up.
Like I've been trying to like pause myself because I think I'm saying something like bad, but when did snow job? He had to be. I don't think he's in like.
No, he's got to be later wave.
He's gonna be a later wave. They didn't know what they had until it was too late.
Snow job came out in the second wave. You're looking at
wow.
Look at
that. Oh wow. 400. Look at that. That's ridiculous. I just want to give me a snow job.
If you have your Retro Pie went down because I was gonna say if you play the GI Joe game on the NES, the second level you get snow job as a player.
I'm really picturing
I want
Johnny.
A snow job so bad.
Johnny, move up here. I tell you what, Johnny, you move up here.
Do I get a snow job?
Yeah, you get a snow job.
Will, are you going to give me are you going to give me a snow job?
Yeah, you can shovel all my snow, and if you shovel all my snow, I'll give you enough money where you can buy yourself a snow job. You get a snow job to afford a snow job.
I love it.
Where you went with Arctic Don?
Yeah, it's the closest nod to snow job I could get.
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, Arctic Don definitely had a snow job or two for sure.
That Penguin gave him out.
You know what we got to do next for this at some point is we got to do like what we did with Masters of the Universe. We got to do a tournament.
Oh yeah, yep.
And then we get to go through and pick 32 characters
and do a knockout thing. Yep.
See which ones.
All right. That's this episode. Please make sure you go check out our social medias. Andrew does a phenomenal job there on the Facebooks and the Instagrams with the Nostalgia Funhouse. Andrew, what are we doing next week?
That is a good question.
Yep, you're the one who writes it down because you know I don't know how.
I think we got Matt next week.
We do, yes.
And we're doing nostalgic children's or not children's because some of the stuff were children's, but we're doing like catalogs. Your toys is JCPenney, Sears.
Oh, nice. Is Chow Chang gonna advertise any of those catalogs from Harry Potter?
Good question. I will not look at them.
I wouldn't if I were you.
I refuse. I'm going to stay as many feet away as I have to.
Okay, can I just say this? You're probably going to hate me on this one too, Andrew. But I love the G.I. Joe Ninja Force line.
I don't mind. I didn't mind that one that much.
That was a good line. That's the one with the neon colors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love when the environment was big. I kind of like those, but then there was also the ones that came with Play-Doh and you molded armor around them.
Yep, those were good. I also really like the Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat G.I. Joes.
Yeah, okay. We
No,
can,
I did like the Street Fighter ones. I'm not gonna
Dude, the
lie.
Goro one was awesome.
yeah, we can
Yeah.
go. We can go. We're
All right, well, thanks for listening. A little hit. Will probably be back very soon. I would say so.
I'm back.
We appreciate all y'all listening. Thanks for joining us here. Is there any figure that you feel we should have drafted? Comment on our social media and let us know.
And with that being said, what may not be nostalgia for you may be nostalgia for some.
And I'll tell you what's not nostalgia for me. That's any of those He-Man figures.
Yeah, Transformers. What rubbish.